Hey everyone and welcome back. In the earlier videos we took a look at some of the vehicles, and in this one we'll be moving on to the Bravado Youga Classic Custom, which is available from the Benny's. So this is actually an older vehicle which we already had from a long time. So Rockstar added the Benny's variant to it. You can purchase it from the Benny's website for about $200,000, and here you go. This is the type of upgrade you can get from this stock vehicle. That is a jacked up off-road kind of a vehicle. Pretty good looking, and I can't wait to customize this thing. For $200,000 it is kind of a good bargain if you ask me. So here we have the stock standard vehicle and we'll be upgrading it. This is actually based off the Ford Econolin from 1970s. So I won't be making anything similar to the real life one. Instead I'll be just customizing it randomly and choosing what suits the car best. So here we are, let's go upgrade it. And we need to upgrade to the Benny's in order to get the custom model. Oh my god, $900,000? $1 million for a van? I mean, earlier on I was talking about how ridiculous Rockstar is overpricing all of these, and this is a classic example. An off-road van. This thing cost $1 million. This is absolutely ridiculous, guys. That's way too much. And here we have it. Nice. So technically it's just a jacked up off-road van, that's all, compared to the stock one. But there are a ton of customizations. And here is the photo representation, showing the real life one, also in the off-road spec. So you guys can make out the differences between this GTA version and the real life version. And now moving on to the customizations, we have the front bumpers. It's slightly darker here, but we can still make out the bumpers. So we have 4 options here. We have the chrome bumper. I don't want any of these. I want the off-road ones. Yeah, the face bar bumper kind of suits the car for the off-road build, so I'll be going with that. We have the rear bumpers as well. So the rear bumpers has, more options than the front-facing bumper. That's odd. So I think I'll be going with the rear step bumper. This actually has a step in middle, so kind of looks good as well, so I'll be going with that. We have the roof racks, roof rail, quite a few good options we have. Roof safari basket, that is also good looking, but just for the build I'll be going with the small roof basket for this. Next we have the bull bars. We have 5 options here. The push bar, not actually good ones. We have the black one, chrome. Okay, this looks good. No doubt we'll be getting this one. It also adds those 2 fog lamps or auxiliary lamps. So, and also a winch at the bottom. So nice touch for this off-roading vehicle thing. So definitely we're going to be getting that. Next we have the ladders, chrome ladder. It actually suits the vehicle, but for this build I don't think I'll be getting that one. Nope. Okay, next we have the engine upgrades. Level 4, gotta top it up. Next we have the exhaust. We have like 6 options here. Stock one too kind of look good. We have the squared exhaust, kind of liking that. We have the big bore, nope. We have the side exit ones. Okay, we have the double one as well, but sadly if you take a closer look, there's nothing holding that to the body. It's kind of like suspended freely. I don't quite like that design, so I'll not be getting that. Instead I'll be getting the dual squared exhaust. We can't see it from the top, so I think I'll be getting that. Yeah. Next we have the headlight covers. These are just like the chrome top portion covers. I don't think I'll be getting that. It doesn't make a noticeable change and we can't make out because of the bull bar we have. Next we have the grills. Okay, we have like 7 options here. I mean, we can't actually make out because of the bull bar grill we have. So instead of getting anything that's chrome, I'd rather get secondary painted or even this darker kind of grills. Yeah, the billet grill, secondary body, hot rod grill. This too is kind of good, so I'll be going with that. Next we have the hoods. The double vented hood. This looks decent. Doesn't quite look good for me. Next we have the double-sided vents. Nope. Scoop hood. Oh my god, look at that. It looks so hideous. It looks like a nose, you know? No way. Nope. I'm definitely not getting that. We have the windowed hood as well. I don't know why we would want that, but I'll be going with the double vented hood for this. The plain also looks good, but the vented one's kind of, adds a nice touch to the van. Next we have the interiors. We have the trim design. We have, there's like 15 upgrade options here. So the leopard skin, tiger skin, zebra, not the skins actually, just the patterns are similar to those. And it's so dark we can't actually see from the first person view. Unfortunately, we can't open the doors to see from the back side as well. There's also TV editions, that kind of looks good. That's the old box style TVs. Old school, We have the padded ones. Oh my god, look at this. Bar leopard interior. Whoa. There's a bed interior as well. What the heck? I mean, how can anybody possibly sleep there? Look at the size of that. The width of the van, I don't think anybody can actually sleep straight, but I think they can, curl up and sleep there. But a bed in a van of this size? Unfortunately, we can't see from the back as the doors are closed, so just the first person view. But it's crazy that Rockstar has added all of these stuffs to GTA Online. Nonetheless, I don't think I'll be going that crazy. Instead, I'll be going with the decent looking ones. For that, I'll be going with the padded bar leopard interior. Yeah, this is kind of a decent looking one, so I'll go with that. Next we have the trim color. Oh, so this actually completely changes the entire interior color. Now we can actually make out, what was changing and what was not changing. So, okay. Oh my god. Well, the good thing when you get the white color is that you can see completely what's all on the inside, but the downside is that it's completely visible for the outside as well. As you can see in the third person view, you can actually see completely right through the interior because we have chosen a lighter color for the interiors. So instead I'll just go with slightly darker ones, not the complete black. So yeah, this kind of hides everything decently. Next we have the dash as well. Okay, so this also changes the dashboard patterns. I don't think I'll be getting any of these crazy wild ones. Next we have the doors. For these two, you can get any of these options. I'm not a huge fan of those, so I'll just leave it for stock. Next we have the seats. There's just one option, the custom leather seats. Yeah, this actually looks good compared to the standard ones. The standard ones are too big, so this actually is shorter, and I kind of like this one. Next we have the steering wheels. We have about 16 options. Okay, so all of these are somewhat in wide and wooden frame, so I kind of like the stock one, black color one. So I'll be going with the stock black wheel. Next we have the lights. I think I'll go with the xenon lights for this. White lights. No, I think I'll go with the xenon for this one. Yeah. Next we have the liveries. We have the symbol stripe. The dual tone actually looks good. The liveries, we can add them black/stripe, red/stripe. Okay, completely blacked out van with just a red stripe, kind of looks good. We have the 70s stripes, green gothic flames. Oh my god. We have orange flames as well. Oh, airbrushed desert. This looks like a painted onto the van, kind of looks good. We have the US flag, the Los Santos. Oh my god, airbrushed skulls. This looks so deadly and, you know, badass. Wow. We also have the Love Fest. Nice. So for this, well, it depends on what build you'll be doing. So for now, I'll just, you know, leave it for stock and then move on to the other upgrade options we have. Next, we have the lowers. We have the light window, bolted window. Bolted one, you know, completely covers the window. We have the vertical cargo one. This actually looks like a prison van. I think I'll probably go with the light version. It also gives, you know, a certain amount of gap in between, so certain visibility is also there. Next, we have the mirrors. There's like 4 options here. It also adds a small part above the window, so that's cool. I think I'll go with the eyeline view mirror, but instead in the primary paint is much better. Yeah, I'll go with that primary finished one. Next, we have the plates, as usual, the custom plates, but I think I'll go with the black one. Yeah, it kind of suits well. Next, we have the respray options. The trim color, oh okay, so it just changes the inside one like we tried out earlier, so we won't be changing that. For the secondary color, it actually changes the bottom portion of it. Oh, along with that, it also changes the inside color. The 2 seats as well as upholstery of the interior, both of them actually, you know, changes to the secondary paint. So I'll just leave it to black. Next, for the primary paint, I think we'll be going with the red one, just like the photo I shared earlier, you know, real life one. Red kind of looks good with the black and chrome, so, or I'll probably come back later on. Going to the roof, we can have a secondary roof. Nice. There's also the ribbed roof that adds these lines on top of the roof. Instead of the plain one, we can get these lines roof. So we'll go with the secondary painted ones. Roof accessories, we have the roof marker lights. This actually looks good. We also have the horns. We have the light bar. This actually looks good. This does look good. We also have the fog lamps, but these are kind of covered, you know, we can't actually see the lights. The roof marker lights are pretty good for this, but, you know, having extra set of lights will actually make it even more muscular, you know, rugged kind of an off-road look to the car. So I'll probably be getting the light bar for this one. It's not the LED ones, so thankful for that. Next, we have the side steps. I think we can get a decent looking one here. Definitely not chrome. I don't want any chrome for the side steps. The running board steps, yeah, this actually looks good. Yeah, it's kind of sleek as well, so it perfectly suits the car. Chrome trim steps, no step chrome blade, nope. We'll be going with the running board steps for this. Next, we have the splitters. Okay. I think I'll go with the primary fender flare skirt. The front add-on lip doesn't quite look good in terms of design. The fender flare skirt looks good in my opinion. There's also the extreme fender flare. Oh no, that is way too big. I mean, for the off-road build, you know, it also extends towards the back. The fender flare skirt is, you know, medium and it also looks good. So we will be getting it in the secondary paint. Next, we have the spoilers. Oh my god, no way. That will look ridiculous. Yeah, this will look good. These are also, you know, we can see on the real life vans. So these are pretty much common on these vans. So for this build, I'll be going with the primary low roof one. Yeah, this is kind of sleek and suits pretty well for this. Large roof spoiler is also good, but I think I'll go with the low roof spoiler. Suspension. it would be a sin to lower this thing, so I won't be doing that. Oh, trunk, we can actually open that. And we can actually add speakers to the back. Oh my god, look at that. Holy smokes, those are some huge ass speakers. It even adds a little table and we can place these huge speakers on top of that. But some of these actually cover up the front, so we can do that, or we can just get the decent ones as well. Oh my god, look at this. Vintage Pro loud system. Those are massive speakers. Holy smokes. So instead of getting anything crazy or wild, I'll probably go with the two-way hi-fi system. Yeah, I think I'll be going with this one. It is pretty decent and we got all the speakers and stuff. So we'll go with that. Next, with the turbos, definitely getting this one. Next we have the visors as well. Okay, so there's like two versions of them, normal and the large version. So for the sake of the build, I'll be getting these. I'll be going with the secondary large sun visor. Next we have the wheels. The stock ones are good too, but we'll be going with the custom off-road wheels for this. Oh, and also the custom wheels are slightly wider than the stock ones. Concave Rally Master looks good. We have the drag special. We have few good options, but I want to get a chrome wheel for this. So instead I'll go to the normal off-road category. And here we have them in chrome option. I think I'll go with the Nevis itself. This actually suits the van. Yeah, I'll be going with this one. Sadly, there's no chrome versions of the new wheels that's added to the game. So for the chrome ones, we'll have to go with the older ones itself. And then for the tire design, I'll be getting the custom tires because, you know, it adds those white accents to it. Kind of looks good. Next we have the window tint. We can get the, you know, limo tint. Well, actually that completely ruins the purpose of getting the rear window lowers earlier. But nonetheless, we'll be getting the window tint. And now we need to actually, you know, respray the car. We actually skipped that earlier, so we'll be getting it painted. Black looks good. So for this build, we'll be going with the red, especially the Torino red. For the secondary paint, black actually suits best. We can go with the red one. Oh my god, no way. The majority of the front end, the side and the rear completely becomes red. That looks bad. Black is best. So we can also go with the matte black version. This looks good. Nice. The gloss finish also does look good, but I think the matte finish looks even better. So I'll be going with that for this. Then the liveries, well, we can actually get them. Which one to even get? Oh my god, look at that. Red kind of, you know, completely changes the overall look on this airbrushed skulls livery. Oh my god. Hold on, I got an idea. Let me, you know, put that into action here. So instead of the red, I'll go with white. Frost white? No, ice white. This is actually brighter. So yeah, it kind of makes those skulls stand out. So just for the sake of the video, just for this build, I'll be getting it in this way. And let's take it out. Here we are. Oh my god, look at that. And yes, all of those lights that we got, the auxiliary lights, the fog lights, the roof lights, all of them work, guys. Pretty good. Finally took Rockstar all these years to add them. Huh. Nice, I can say. So yeah, the overall van, it is looking deadly. You know, the menacing look, those skulls and all. Oh my god. Let me just open up to check out the rear. And here we are. Nice. I mean, compared to the stock van we saw earlier, this is such a big upgrade. The livery is, you know, shining in the bright sun. kind of standing out. Pretty good. I kind of liked it. So yeah, let's take it for a spin. I mean, we can't expect much from this as it's typically a van. So even with all the upgrades, the top of the line performance upgrades, it still drives like a van. So as usual, the interiors is basic and we can see the dials and all. This acceleration is, well, what can I say, it is just like a van type, off-road van type. So whoa, you guys saw that? That was a crazy, insane flipping accident and I still landed on the wheels. Insane. Okay, let's go do some off-roading a little bit. Small off-roading here. Does it clear this obstacle? Wow, it actually does. I mean, better than those off-road pickup trucks we drove earlier. This actually clears it much easier. Wow. I'm impressed. These are not like serious intense tests, guys. These are just basic ones to check out the suspension travel and the off-road crawling abilities and all. So don't expect top of the line tests here. These are just basic ones to see how these vehicles perform. And with how this actually performed, I'm quite impressed. Pretty good right there. I kind of like that. The speed, performance and handling stuff, just like I said, it's not the best, but just like any other vans. The off-roading one is greatly improved to the previous custom van we had got earlier. I'm not getting the name, but we use that in those CEO crates business. So compared to that one, this is worth it. So there you go. That's the complete customization and my review of this thing. Overall, it's a pretty good vehicle. I mean, for the tons of customization it offers, but for a price tag of $1.1 million, well, honestly, I won't make any comments. I just leave it to you guys to decide if it's worth it or not. And would I recommend it? I don't know. If you guys like to collect the vans and customize and use them, then probably yes. But for any other purpose, I don't quite think so. So yeah, alright everyone, that's it for this video. Do drop the video a like and also subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thank you all and have a good day.